the values for a second, just thinking about it logically, right? I take this value of 2, right? Even if it's negative or positive, I don't care. I put a condition on where I say always take the positive part, right? Then I say look at the index of 2, right? If I look at 3 and it's not negative, that means I haven't seen it before. Then
I'm not working at Google already. Like, what are you doing here?
Right? So if you go through the whole array with that methodology, the first time you see that, you're gonna know you hit a duplicate, and that's gonna be your first duplicate.
So now you're going to sign this.
So now I'll show you what it looks like in code using
Do C++.
C++.
Thank God.
Because our leader said C++. Now I'm about to start my language. All right. So we say int first do takes in a vector of integers r. And then we have our base case if r dot empty return negative. Cool. So now we do our loop for int I equals 0, while I is less than r dot size I plus plus. And I took it slow. Like people could do this without using the variable if you just learn how to follow it.
Yeah.
But I'm slow, so I like variables. So we say int val is equal to r of I. Sorry. The absolute value of r of I. And now we do our check. If the array at val is less than 0, is less than 0, then what do? We return, sorry, this is, okay, I put it as 0. Then we return that. Else, we set our val equal to negative. After you write code, you just do a little mental test. So we say val is equal to 2. If array at 2 to 3 is less than 0, return val is not. So we say array at the val 2 is equal to negative that. So a is now equal to 2, 3, negative 3, 1, 5, 2. That's the first iteration. Second one, val is now equal to 3. Array of 3 is 1. 1 is not less than 0, so we set it negative. So a is now equal to 2, 3, 1, 5, 2. Then we do, now we're at 3 again, right? This, now we're at 2. So the value at 2 is 3, is negative 3. We're taking the absolute value, so it's 3. Now we're checking if array of 3 is less than 0. It is. It's negative 1. Return 3. That is how you do it in constant space.
That actually is hella interesting. I don't know if I would have actually thought of that. I've never decided to use a value to check for an index within the same array. Cycle.
But that has to be exactly answering. problem.
I would be innocent.
You might mention that. What do you mean by certain order?
You did, so you only got that tax negative, you got that with, that value at 3. You turn the value up after you got to it.
Mhm.
I got those. So you get the first 0, you go invalid with that, it's 2. Then you go 2 is value at 2 less than 0. That value 2, 3 is not, so you can mark it negative. Then you go to the next one, you go 1, 3.
It's very intriguing problem.
It is very.
That's how literally when you text me and said I'm doing this problem, I'm like, sure.
I thought I had it.
So, yeah. I'm not like that, I'm not prepared, so I'll put this in a coder pad and send it later. I would like to do a couple more problems. Well, actually, probably one more. And it kind of addresses the constant space thing you're talking about.
Okay.
Because there's like little quirks of that I don't like. And it took me a while to wrap my head around it. I'll try to solve this in my mind right now is built in optimization. So I'm going to look at like the optimized way to do it, but I'll try to think of a resource way. So we can go ahead. So I'm borrowing a coder fight for a second. I need this. I forgot what the problem description was. First non-approved tag. Or you can go like crazy with it. Hey, should I do that or should I just go to? You guys want a math type problem or you want another array type problem? Yeah, right. All right, let's do it. I don't seem simple. Yeah.
What do you mean by math type?
A math type. So Google asks you questions where, oh, something's happening. I don't know what's happening. Google asks you questions that like, that's his phone. They ask you questions where, like the two-sum problem, right? In order to think of an optimal solution, you need to solve a math problem. So A plus B equals K,
Yeah.
where A and B are random. But then if you switch it up to A equals K minus B, we have a solution in the constant space time.
Do them both.
I gotta do one. I'm gonna do this one. I'm not gonna do the first. I was gonna do the first non-repeating character, but I can't think of all the brute force cases, and I would want to show everyone that. So let's do this one. This one's pretty simple. This one is called rotate image. It took me a while to think about. This one is called rotate image. When the people watching all of these problems are code fights, so you can try them yourself. Okay, you're given an n by m array of numbers. Rotate by 90 degrees. So I guess the example they gave was Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I gotta look at the example first. There's a lot. An example would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 would get transformed to 7, 4, 1, 2, 8, 5, 2, 7, 4, 9, 6. Okay, that's the problem. Cool. So, how would you rotate this 90 degrees?
Oh. I did it by creating another array. I don't know if that's okay.
So that's the brute force way.
And so
I was hoping somebody said that.
So that's
You know me.
That's gonna be your own self-limited.
O of mn space complexity.
Yeah.
It's a grid. So you gotta account for the row columns.
Yeah.
But it's still like O of n.
So what I did
Well,
was
take the power.
oh
Take the
man.
power. I come in later.
Alright.
I like these things.
Alright, we let's see here. Alright.
I see you want to go.
No, right.
Finish two and first.
I know, right? Trying to nourish myself.
This is
you know.
back to technology.
Just write it out.
I have to write this in.
Go with mad simple actually. There's like mad little. That's not a word. There's not that much punctuation, but like, for the most part, function is the only time you're gonna see a lot of parentheses. Like even with like for loops and like if checks and all that other shit, there's like no real. And then it also like it infers your type and shit like that if you use the colon equals thing. So yeah, I started off by making a variable called rotated. This is actually it right here. I just can just say that and figure it out. And rotated would be the array in which I'm going to be filling up as I loop through the original array. Make. Let's say. Okay. And then we're gonna loop through. We're gonna loop through the array one time. And create arrays within this array. So all I'm doing is like initializing an integer array and then going through and creating a bunch of other integer arrays within the giant array. I'm just duplicating the input essentially, but just with no values actually inside of it. Rotated I equals and that's how you know I use like editors. So like I literally put my thing here and fuck copy paste. Like son.
Oh, you're light.
Yo, I know. Why would I?
Why isn't it just working on the board? Right, writing. Who does that?
Who does this shit anyway? Like, come on, it's 2017.
We should just use computers for everything.
Come on.
You're the interview.
This should be like a Surface Pro tablet or some shit like that shit.
That's definitely what they're not gonna do.
Right? I mean, yo, if you really think about it though, like interviews would be that much faster and probably like
They
much
would
more.
be faster and you'd still fuck up.
Exactly, that's how you really know though.
That's the worst thing. Like, so you still gotta repeat.
You still you got the autocorrect and everything, and you still all right. So basically, the way that I decided to loop through this is from the back, and how I do that is by starting from here, and then adding this here, and adding this here, this here, and
Transpose it.
yeah, essentially. Let me write this out real quick. For I equal 0, I less than A, I plus, boom. Also, this is also quadratic, Tom, because I'm going to be doing a less nested form. Huh? Yeah, matrices suck. But, you know,
I don't like the code glasses.
There's a couple of questions.
And I know I have to learn.
What?
You were like all in the camera.
I am? Oh, sorry.
I'm just looking at his laptop and all I see is your face.
All in video.
Tears and shit.
Like, is he even going or is he just looking at things?
I just want to see y'all face, that's all.
Like, you want them to see your face.
Blend of AI. And then I'm going to say J. Plus. A second for loop. Ah, right. Okay. Rotation J. Equals AI. Let's turn that formula off. And then minus from the index. Alright. So, like I said, this is me initializing a array that is the same structure as the input array, the matrix.
Wait, so that first for loop,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just do the same shit here where I just like say double.
yeah. I was like, because I'm not familiar with those. So I was like, are you? I thought you was actually doing something, then you're like, oh, he's just creating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is like me creating
Yeah.
a regular integer array.
I'm used to that being like one line.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that adds another level like
Yeah.
So let's just add that. And what you want to do is start from the end of the last index. So let's say it's going to start at 2. And then you say for I blah blah on the first one. You're going to come to 0. That's going to say for J. It's going to loop through this one. Because this is technically 0 right here. So we're on the first loop, we've come to the first array. And on the second loop, we've come to the first element in the first array. And it's going to go to rotated, which is like, just make it so I like to see it. Boom.
Yo, shouldn't it index be in there for loop?
It is.
variable?
It's in the second one. I mean, it's in the first loop. Like, how was the second? Yeah, it just looks fun.
Space out?
Huh?
Brackets is space.
No, he
Yes.
goes a loop and then he closes that first loop and that index.
Yeah, no, so this loop, the second loop closes, then you minus from the index.
So
And then,
in Go, does it automatically just say another thing all over again?
yes.
It's that value over again?
Yeah, what?
Like, cause I'm turning and C was supposed to, you would index that out, you kept minus, it would just get to the back and then you wouldn't be able to do that again. Like, at the
No, you're actually starting from the back.
Yeah, you're starting from the back, but when you go to that next one, it won't start from the back, it would already be zero, because you can't do that 6, zero. That's what I'm thinking. Because he has it outside of like 2 for loops. So it'd be a variable outside of 2 for loops, so once you decrement it and decrement it back to 0, it just has 0. And then you just go
No. This is index.
This works.
I'm reading it wrong.
No, it is
These are
very
your
confusing.
columns. These are your columns, right?
Yeah.
This is the old one, new one. This is the new one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying at column 3, he's transposing it. At column 3, right? Put in the first,
Okay,
The
yeah,
first row,
yeah, okay, now I
there.
get it. Thank you.
and then for each transpose.
Yeah, got it.
Put your
Thank you.
columns back.
I'm reading it wrong. Thank you.
Alright, so let me just make sure that everybody can see this. That's how built.
Okay. So it's gonna come to 0, 0 on this first one, right? And what we're gonna do when we get down here is say to rotated J, which would be 0, and then index 1. So it's gonna come here. So it's gonna say put 1, which is the last one, boom, 1. Cool. And it's gonna go move here. It's gonna add 1 to J, move here, and then it is still yes. So index is now J is now 1. So now you're gonna go to rotated J1, which is this guy right here. Because remember the first indexes are the whole array, so 0, 1, and 2. So we're gonna go to 1, and then we're gonna go to the index inside the 1th array, which is the last index still, because I have not decremented it. So we're gonna say 2, I'm just gonna go again, increment to J, say 3. Then it's gonna come down here, it's gonna minus 1 from the index. Index is now equal to 1, middle column. But J is now equal to 0. So what's gonna happen is gonna go here, it's gonna say, okay, 4, cool, let's find J, which is the second one now. I'm sorry. Yeah, J is the 0, and then index is now the middle column. So we're gonna say 4, 5, and 6 as it loops through again.
Yeah.
And the same thing again, we're gonna say 7, 8, and then 9. And that's how you'll end up getting the transpose.
How do you keep this?
Oh yeah, no, I keep forgetting that. But if anybody also has any questions about that, let me know, put it in the Slack, and I will also be putting this coder pin up. Actually, you know what, I'll do that right now. Is the mark? Yeah.
I'm wrong. No, it's.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know.
Alright, well,
To me, it's
you're right. And
Oh,
you're gonna make a fool of me anyways.
Nah. This is good. Kind of how I would have done it.
No, that's fine.
So this would be like the brute force way. I mean, because like I actually like this is a good solution, but like a company would just actually do it in place. So you see how you made a new array and he's adding it into it.
Yeah.
They would ask you to not make a new array, just to do it in the same way, the same grid. How would you do that? So for hours?
Like, that shit is actually.
Don't you just, if
I literally wrote it down.
if you did it in the children in a double array, I mean double for
You're always gonna have
a double for.
yeah, like,
You could you just swap the images, so one is IJ and AI, and you would set that equal.
yes,
And but you would have to hold, you store whatever that value that you put in the temporary.
yes, there's more to it though. Right?
Somebody needs to mute themselves.
Michael Allen, you need to mute yourself.
So,
Just mute him for me.
so if you did what she said,
Yeah.
right? You would go like this. Alright. This would be it, right?
Yeah.
With what you said, you would go 1, 2, 3, 7. Diagonal numbers the same. 8. 6. What kind of rotation is this?
That's 90 degrees to the left.
2 seconds. The way to answer is 2 seconds. Right?
Yeah.
So, in order to make this right, you would have to, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do that. Like in one go. I don't know. Like arrays, like 2-dimensional arrays is made.
Mhm.
A row is an array. A column is just an integer. Get it? So like you can't just swap. You can swap this way. You can't. You see what I'm saying? Like just a whole vector.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can't do it this way. You do it this way. Can you think of another way? Close.
I'm close.
Real close.
Well, that's like it's fat value squared.
Value squared. What?
Well, you have 3 to the 9. That's that much.
Nah.
I'll just-
No math like that.
No math like that. Okay, so you just want to swap it, and I can't. You said the top wouldn't work because I couldn't.
Like
swap
the way you have a swap is saying I equals 0, j equals 0. Swap. Keep on to the swap like that.
Yeah.
Close.
I was saying I was like I sub I sub j, and then I said equals to a j sub I. Well, that would be like a swap. But if you do that,
A what?
like j I. They weren't the same.
If they weren't the same.
I mean, you have to swap. Like you do I a sub I sub j. You do a sub j sub I. Is equals to a sub
A sub j sub I equals what? Yo, you just say A of I, J, because I'm getting confused.
A of I j is equal to a of j I.
That gives you this. That's what I just did. This, that, A of I, J is equal to that. So the swap is the swap.
The swap is correct.
Swap is
But
correct.
I'm missing what happens in my swap. Did that go wrong?
Your boundary conditions. Right?
Okay.
So, yes, fail.
My boundary condition.
Hint, hint. Think of a way to stop the swap earlier.
Make it less than so like 1 less.
Hmm?
Make it like the index should be 1 less than the length.
One less than the length. What is that?
You want to stop it early. But just before you reach your last index.
Like, okay. See how I can explain it. We swapped from I equals 0 to j equals 0, right? And we just swapped a of ij is equal to a of ji. That doesn't work out, right? Because we get this, we need this on this side, right? We don't care about the middle. It's a 3 by 3, so middle is always, it's like Rubik's Cube. We don't care about the middle. So what, just looking at the problem here, right? What can you just see? What do you know needs to happen?
Wow.
Where does 7 gotta go?
That's really the top.
The top, right? So what would happen if we reverse this off red? You know, no matter what, we need a 7 here.
Can you?
Yeah, you can, but you want to make it in a more general sense. You want to reverse this, right? So, I mean, we're using a 3 by 3 matrix. So, if we reverse it, you get 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, since it's a fifth one. And you get 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Swap the first and third one.
Yeah, you gotta make it general though. In general, always. So you just want to reverse the rows.
Okay.
Okay? Now that it's in this state, what do we know? Now what do we want?
We want to swap.
Huh?
I'm going to go 90 to the left.
Clockwork?
Oh, you said
No.
one more time?
Turn it to the left.
If you turn to the left and you swap, then you move 7.
You move 7.
You don't want to move 7. You want to move 8, and you want to move 9.
Where?
You want to move 8 to that second row right there,
Okay.
and you want to move 9 to that diagonal row.
Okay. So what would the indices of it look like?
And you see that it would be 0, 1.
So we'll do a swap. C++. Java, you don't have to make a temp variable. We're using C++, so make it like. So we want to swap
0, 1.
a of, what is it?
Oh,
So 0,
1. Yeah, 0.
0, 1, with a
Oh,
of
1, 0.
1, 0. Good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And the next one would be the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So this is 0, this is 2, 0, and
2,
2, 0, right?
0, 2.
We'll just put a plus. We're all smart people here. What else do you want to swap?
Swap those 2.
So
You wanna
we
swap
first
2
thing
and
we
3.
swap it.
One swap 2 and 3, then 5, 6.
You want to swap?
6 and 2 and 5 and 2.
No, can't swap 5 and 3.
I mean,
Key thing to note when you're dealing with matrices and they ask for any
6
rotation,
and 2.
don't swap 6 and 2. Anything they deal with rotations, this never changes. It's like the Rubik's Cube. The middle number is not going to change no matter what you reverse swap.
Mhm.
Unless it's like a crazy swap. When you swap and this, and it doesn't matter. This is like a central point.
Okay.
Okay? This 5 will never change. So you want to swap the 6 and 2.
Yeah.
How would that look code-wise?
You want to swap 1 and 2.
2. Thinking about these swaps, you think of a way to write a for loop to do it? And once you do that, that's it. I'm done. Swap.
The first thing you would do is reverse the first rows.
Yeah, you can. I'm just looking like, literally, so how I approach these problems is I literally just wrote it down. So like most interviews or whatever, or even a problem state, will give you example. Right? So we know in this example the 7 needs to go here. So I care about. 7 needs to go there. We know what a 180 rotation is. We're all smart. Just reverse it. Let's get it. Reverse this. This is 180. If I just reverse this, that's a 180 rotation. And then we just reverse, and then reverse. Okay? So that we know. Cool. Done. Now, we just know we want just 90 after that. So we know the 7 is going to go here. Right? We know this is this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. Right? In order for the 7 to go here, I know I can't swap like this. Or swap like this. Right? Or I do know I want this here. Right? So there's multiple ways I can think of. But then as you like keep going on and just draw it out, you'll start to see. Like, oh, okay, I do this little trick. I mean, that's literally the gist of how most math problems work. Just keep drawing it out. And then, yeah, that's right. I love it. Alright? So I guess to sum this up, you go from I equals 0 to the length. Cool. But J will go from I to the length. I will go from 0 to the length. J goes from I to the length. So you don't backtrack, you don't step on your own feet.
I goes from 0 to the length, and J goes from 0 to.
No. J goes from I to length. J is your secondary loop, right?
Oh yeah, J goes.
So instead of it going from 0 each time, you're stopping short and just starting from the I. You've already swapped this section. You've already done these swaps. So why touch it again?
You do those swaps outside of the for loop.
Oh, you do it in the for loop. It's your boundary conditions, right? The first swap, I equals 0, J equals 0, right? What is he going to swap? Your n's. Right? Now I is 1. I'm at row 1. Right? And I start at J equals 0. I'm going to be re-swapping one of the n's. Right? We don't want to touch what we've already fixed. So we can just start from I, go forward. This way, like a determinant, you handle the outside, you go, the inside, keep going down like that.
You go through the loops one time, I think those outside, then you check equal to the middle one. You check that's equal to like the middle index, and you go from there.
No, you don't need to check this. You just literally, if J is 0, I is 0. Right?
You're gonna be swapping.
These.
Yeah.
Because I is going to stay 0. J is going to go from 0 to the length. So from 0 to 2, right? If I'm swapping A of I, J with J, I, right? That's going to swap 0, 0, which isn't going to swap anything.
Yeah.
0, 1, 1, 0,
Yeah.
and 0, 2, 2, 0, right?
Mhm.
Now, let's say I keep it like this, where J always starts at 0. And I say I is equal to 1. That's going to re-swap 1 and 0, and 0 and 1. Which is why we're stepping on our feet when we already split it in a way.
I equal J equal to I.
J,
You're
you're saying. You just keep going like that.
reducing the matrix.
Okay? So the full code for it, on the left. Very short. And then let's get out of here because I eat. So we say void rotate, take from the vector. Okay. Sorry. Vector with vector. And for those of you who don't know, a vector is a dynamic array. Reference E. And we say reverse. E dot in. E dot in. So we say for int I equals 0, I less than b dot size, I plus plus. Now we say reverse. E of I. Reverse. I'm so tired.
Turn the laptop down to see.
Like I said, turn the laptop down so you can't see. Yeah, there you go. Oh, damn, bro.
Oh, my hands heavy.
They
are
heavy.
So I reverse that. And then we reverse it out again. Takes this vector, takes this vector. Get up again. Alright. And I'm so sweet. That does the reverse, and then we do our swap. Reverse. I just did it backwards. This one happens when you don't sleep. It's the same algorithm, I literally just did it backwards. I'll just finish it. It used to be 4, it's I equals 0, I less than b dot size, I plus plus, or it's j equals 0, sorry, I, j is less than b dot size, j plus plus, and you want to swap b of I, of b of j.
So wait, when you do that reverse, what are you reversing?
Yeah, I literally just did it backwards in my head. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how I said first reverse it and then swap?
Yeah.
This did it backwards. So this basically reverse these first. 6, 5, 4, 9, 8, 7.
Okay,
And then it swaps.
okay.
So it would go, if I'm saying that right. If I this phone,
Come on, lady.
swap that, now we want to swap this. So just do it up. Swap and reverse. Okay, now let's check. So swap this, so if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Swap via by. So this stays the same, so this is 1. And this becomes 4, 2. Yeah, okay. And this just becomes 7, 3, 5, 6, 9. Verse.
Can I see?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll say
yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's hard you can't see that from the side.
this is the reverse of what I did the first time. That's why when I was writing, I was like, I did the reverse. It's the same solution. Cool.
All right, so Master here is gonna put in put in some code pens online, and we'll put those in the Slack chat and probably in the description of the YouTube video. And we'll see you guys next week.
Jedi neck.
Jedi dick. I actually kind of like that.
Which had any question?
You ready to another 2 hours?
Yeah. You know how long an on-site is, right? Like 5 hours straight of this.
What?
It just goes by so fast, man. You're like,
Wait, what? That's what Google does when you do this kind of shit for 5 hours?
Yeah.
That sucks.
5 minutes.
That
5 to 6